Get ready for a cosmic challenge. Try naming our sun's closest companions, Mercury, Venus, and then Earth. No, wait, there isn't an identical twin Earth planet here. Let's blast off to learn more about the amazing 8 planets in our solar system together. Buckle up for an epic space adventure. Did you know that centuries ago, Greek astronomers thought our solar system was home to 5 planets, plus the Sun, and they believed one of those planets looked suspiciously like another Earth. Fast forward to today, and scientists are revisiting these old theories in search of answers. What sparked this cosmic curiosity? Let's dive into the fascinating story behind Pluto's demotion and what it might have to do with a possible twin planet for our own. And remember, when it comes to keeping your digital world protected, a strong password is just the beginning. That's why I use NordPass, a top-notch password manager that lets you generate unique, unhackable codes for all your online accounts and stores them safely in one spot. With NordPass, you can enjoy seamless access to social media, streaming services, and more without worrying about remembering every single password. Click the link below to get started with NordPass and take control of your digital security today. Now, let's talk about the power of convenience. NordPass has got your back with its amazing autofill feature that saves you time and effort every single day. Plus, you can sync your password vault across 6 devices at once, ensuring you're always in control, no matter where you are. And as a special treat for my awesome viewers, use the code READYDLE at checkout to get 50% off on NordPass Premium's 2-year plan, plus an extra month free. That's 1 year of peace of mind. Don't forget, your purchase is also backed by their 30-day money-back guarantee. Let's take our online security to the next level together. But let's dive into the fascinating world beyond our passwords. Literally. I'm about to share with you an out-of-this-world fact about our celestial neighborhood. But before that, let's travel back in time to ancient Greece, where philosophers like Philolaus were redefining our understanding of the cosmos. In the 5th century BC, this trailblazer proposed a unique model of the solar system, and it was far from the one we know today. The Greeks thought they had it all figured out by placing that mysterious central fire at the heart of our solar puzzle, but little did they know. But Philolaus didn't stop there. He took it a step further and put our star, the Sun, in one of those orbits too. Now we had an even crazier concept, a second Earth, or counter-Earth, just chillin' right next to our home planet, as if it was part of the usual solar traffic. You'd think this idea would have been widely accepted, but nope, it sparked major debate among ancient Greek thinkers. Aristotle wasn't buying it either. He suggested that the whole counter-Earth thing might have been a clever way to add one more heavenly body to the mix and make the number of cosmic bodies around the central fire reach an awesome 10. But was Philolaus really just trying to play with numbers? Not quite. Now here's where things get super interesting. Philolaus' wild idea about a counter-Earth actually made sense when you think about it. It could explain those rare and awe-inspiring solar eclipses. But we now know that it wasn't an invisible planet causing the spectacle, but rather our moon perfectly aligning with the sun. So, why are scientists today revisiting ancient ideas like this? Did they miss something while gazing up at the stars all these years? It turns out mysterious objects have been sneaking up on us in our own cosmic backyard. I'm talking about those enigmatic Trojans that have recently been discovered cruising around our solar system. You guys won't believe this. There are real-life objects out there in our solar system that kind of fit the bill for counter-Earth. They're called Trojans. These tiny celestial bodies share an orbit with a bigger planet, like Jupiter or even Earth, and hang around at a steady 60-degree angle. It sounds like the perfect hideout for a hidden planet, right? Well, imagine our excitement when we discovered that Earth has its very own Trojan asteroid, meet 2010 TK7. But here's the twist. It's teeny tiny and definitely not big enough to support life or even come close to being another Earth. So, unfortunately, this cosmic sleuthing adventure doesn't lead us any closer to finding that elusive counter-Earth. Hold up, there's another mind-blowing possibility. You see, when it comes to celestial bodies not crashing into each other, it's all about their paths. And what if I told you there's an even cooler way they can coexist, called horseshoe orbits? These space travelers pass by Earth's path, but instead of going around the sun again, they swing back in a U-turn. It's like they're playing cosmic tag. Now, imagine this. Could our hypothetical counter-Earth be hiding out on one of these horseshoe orbits? Perhaps it's been there all along, just waiting to be discovered authority. Or maybe we would have found it already if science had advanced faster. But here's the question, why do we automatically assume that a twin Earth has to follow our exact same orbit around the sun? Maybe our understanding is off, and the real counter-Earth is out there on a completely different path. You bet we should keep looking. I mean, think about it, our solar system is full of secrets just waiting to be uncovered. Some objects already out there have these mysterious, one-of-a-kind orbits that can only make sense if there's another hidden player involved. It's like the cosmic puzzle is missing a key piece, and we're on the hunt for it. The idea that an unknown celestial body could be influencing these strange orbits. That's what makes this quest so exciting. Who knows what we'll discover when we dig deeper into the solar system's secrets. Fast forward to 2016, Caltech's Konstantin Batygin and Michael Brown made some major waves in the astronomy world when they proposed the idea of Planet X. What's even more interesting is that this same Michael Brown was actually the scientist who helped reclassify Pluto back in 2006. Now, it seems he might be on a mission to make up for that by uncovering something even bigger and better. Or should I say, beyond. Here's the thing, their Planet X prediction wasn't based on a quick glance through a telescope. Instead, it was all about the numbers. Using super advanced math and computer simulations, they made a pretty compelling case for this hidden giant. But here's the catch, so far, no one has actually laid eyes on it, at least, not yet. So, you're wondering when we'll actually spot this mysterious Planet X. Well, the bad news is that our current top-notch telescopes aren't quite up to the task, at least, not in the near future. But here's the silver lining. There's a super powerful telescope on the horizon, and it just might be able to reveal Planet X whereabouts. The Vera C. Rubin Observatory is building its state-of-the-art equipment as we speak. Although it's still under construction, this observatory could potentially become our ticket to finally catching a glimpse of the elusive Planet X. And don't forget, all signs point to another big player lurking in our solar system. The question is, what or who will it turn out to be? Now that we've got our detective hats on, let's travel back to ancient Greece and see how they approached this same mystery. The Greeks thought the sun wasn't at the center, but rather it was a big central fire that all the planets orbited around. And here's where things get really interesting all. They also believed in a moving sun. Fast forward to today, and we've got new evidence pointing to another major player lurking within our solar system. What if those ancient Greeks were onto something? Could there be another massive source of light or energy hiding in plain sight, influencing the way our planets move? Breaking news. Harvard scientists are shaking things up with a report claiming our sun wasn't always solo. It had a twin star in tow. Now, you might be thinking, what's the big deal about stars being born in pairs? Well, it turns out most of them are indeed double acts, making this theory pretty plausible. But here's where things get juicy. Scientists think our two suns had some serious sibling rivalry going on, and at some point, one star got booted out of the system, leaving us with just our sun today. So why bring up ancient space drama? You'll have to keep watching to find out how this cosmic family feud might impact what we know about our solar system. Here's where things get wild. Some experts think our missing twin star might have taken Planet X with it on its cosmic exit, sending it to the edge of our solar system, where we can spot it through its weird orbit. But what if Planet X isn't a planet at all? A few scientists are proposing we're looking for something much darker, a black hole. Not one formed from a star's collapse, but a never-before-seen primordial black hole that's been hiding in our solar system. These mysterious objects could have masses similar to, or even smaller than our sun, and they'd be a total game changer for astronomy. So, what are the chances we're about to discover something that'll rewrite the books on space? Now we're talking about a real cosmic enigma, primordial black holes. These tiny titans are thought to have formed in the universe's sweltering heat right after the Big Bang. The thing is, they'd be teeny tiny, roughly the size of an orange, but with the same mass as our missing Planet X. And here's where it gets really tricky, since these black holes absorb everything around them, including light, we won't be able to spot them using any current telescopes. It's like trying to find a ghost in space. Spotting a primordial black hole isn't exactly going to be like looking for a needle in a haystack. It's more like trying to find a tiny dark hole in a vast galaxy canvas. where the only clue is an empty spot where stars should be. But here's where things get mind-blowingly wild. These far-out theories about primordial black holes have already inspired ideas about parallel universes and doppelgangers living on mirror Earths. Can you imagine